friends. So I have a question for you. Have you ever said, this is just who I am? Right? Have you ever questioned that? Have you ever questioned, this is who I am, and how did I become this? Right? Because here's the thing. We develop our sense of self in our formative years by conditioning what mom and dad put on us, right? And what they expected from us. And then what we witness, what they modeled to us around love, relationships, success, money, all the things. And so the thing is, I want to ask you again, how do you identify with yourself? Do you ever question it if it's your truth? When people say, well, I'm a type A, or I'm a perfectionist, or I'm this, I always say, really? How's that working for you? So the thing is, I know it's scary to question your identities and how you see yourself in the world. The thing is that we confuse our personality, right? We think our personality is who we are, but it's who we've become because of our conditioning, because of things we've gone through. So I think it's really, really important. A lot of the work that I do is identity shifting, identity shedding, because I'll just explain for myself, I was the doer. I was the go, 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 go. And so, yeah, I thought I was the type A, and people would perceive me as a perfectionist. That's not the case. And yet, I was going and doing, and what I realized when life hit me hard, where I couldn't go anymore, that the truth is, this goer, this doer, this do, was avoidance of self. It was the survivalist in me, because I was a single mom at 17 and working and going and going and going. And I was good at it. I could go, 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 but it was tense. I had all the balls in the air, but underneath all of this, underneath all I was doing, there was anxious energy. There was not the kindest person to me. I'm still shedding the identity of the doer, but I do from a place of purpose and love and from my truth, not from lack of worth or avoidance of self. I want to explain, a client of mine developed this identity of, I'm not worthy of someone staying around, and I'm alone. Because when she was a little girl, her mom traveled all the time. So every time that her mom would be saying goodbye in bed and they would be hugging, she'd say, please stay, Mom, please stay, Mom. And of course her mom couldn't, but in her childlike mind, she developed this identity of, I'm alone. I'm alone, I'm always going to be alone, and I'm not worthy of someone staying and showing up. So even within her own relationship, she has blocked herself because of this identity, not allowing her husband to get close. It's so fascinating, but true. So we worked on, going through the E4 trauma method, we worked on shedding this identity. She's no longer identifying with alone, and she's becoming closer to her husband. So it's amazing. I can talk to people and know how they identify. With stress, a lot of us identify with stress. We identify with overwhelm, procrastination, perfectionist. The perfectionist learned as a little child that you had to perform, that everything had to be a certain way. That's not true. That is an identity, and that is an uphill battle. So I know it is frightening to shed identities, because it means we have to see ourselves in a different way. It means we need to operate in a different way. And I encourage you to really look at how you identify. Write down your personality, right? How did you become so? Is it your truth? Question it. Because many of us will hold on to certain things and identities because it's familiar. And I get it. It does not serve us in our life. So it's really important that we look at these things. I am still shedding the doer. That if I kept on that path, I would have burned out a long time ago. I don't need to do and do to avoid myself or to value who I am. I am worthy, and you are worthy right now. You don't need to do more or be more. So look at how you identify with yourself and the world, and really question that. And that's where the true work begins.